Hi all, as you know, I'm Bozena. I'm the founder and designer behind Bozena Jankowska, and as you probably do know as well, is that I'm all about blazers. I do very limited editions of blazers, only do very small production runs, and I also do made-to-measure blazers. What I thought I would do is do a little edit of all the blazers that I have accumulated over the years. Blazers have always been a big part of my wardrobe. One, because I used to work in finance for 16 years, and for me blazers were the go-to, if you like, workwear. I always felt very confident in blazers, I always felt very empowered in blazers. I love the way they look, the versatility, and the fact that they help you look professional. And you can dress them up, you can dress them down, and they're just such a versatile garment. I've picked out a few selected pieces which I want to show you. And I want to take you through and explain to you which of these pieces are important to me, either because I've made them, either because they've inspired me, or it's because I just love wearing them and the way they make me feel when I have them on. So let me start with a few blazers that I actually made myself. When I used to work in the city, one of my big hobbies over the weekends was to make my own clothes. And making a blazer is actually quite a complicated process. There's a lot of components and processes involved. However, I persevered, and as a result I was able to make a few blazers of my own, make a few patterns and then make a few blazers. So the very first blazer that I actually made, which today, as you will see from my past collections, is now my signature Manuka jacket, which is the double-breasted feather print, orange and navy feather print jacket. So when I first made this jacket, the pattern for this jacket, it was to have something that I could use for summer, that was light, and this is made from a lovely, really light silk, so it's a perfect summer blazer. And I used a fun pattern as well, i.e. these are all little pelicans, if you can see on there. This jacket is now looking a bit worse for wear because I wore it so much. As I said, this is such a versatile blazer for me over the summer period, whether wearing it to work, dressing up, dressing down, going out with friends over the weekend, etc. So I love this blazer, and I would normally team it up with a little t-shirt or a little white blouse underneath and a pair of jeans, and it was just perfect, it's good to go. Another blazer which I made, or jacket which I made, was a more of a worky type of jacket. So I bought this beautiful fabric which is 100% wool with a little bit of elastane in it a little while ago on the online somewhere, and I wanted something which had a bit of a pop of colour, which is why the electric blue, and something that was a little bit different. So this one is collarless, and I also made a matching pair of trousers to this. So I had a whole trouser suit. And again, this was super versatile for work because it's easy to travel in. I could dress it up again with a really nice crisp white shirt, make it really clean and fresh, and then just very plain jewellery, and that's it, I was set to go. So this is a jacket which I really enjoyed making. It was a complicated process, but again, it was something that I wore quite a lot. Now, while I was working in finance, I was fortunate enough to do quite a lot of travelling, and one of the places I was able to visit was San Francisco, and a friend and I decided to go to some of the thrift shops in San Francisco, which were amazing. If you haven't been, hopefully when this lockdown is finished, you should go, because they are really amazing places to find some beautiful pieces which are in excellent condition and which you can give a second life to. And as you know, I'm all about slow fashion. I really enjoy bringing clothes back to life again. And so one jacket which I found in this amazing thrift shop in San Francisco was a jacket by Bebe. I don't even know what season it came from. But this is their jacket, which is slightly shorter, so it's quite short at the waist, 3/4 length sleeves. I changed the buttons, these beautiful pearl type buttons. But again, this was a jacket which is a complete workhorse for me. What I tended to do is wear this over shift dresses because it just made it look really cute. And number of compliments I got on this blazer from men and for women was quite incredible. And again, this one is a little bit worse for wear because I wore it so much. But it's such a versatile little jacket, which works really well with shift dresses. Another jacket which I had, which I didn't wear very much because I actually find it a little bit too hot. So again, choosing fabrics is quite critical when it comes to deciding what kind of blazer you want to go for. It's this blazer which I bought in a sale many years ago from Joseph. So this is a bit like a Chanel-esque type of boucle type of fabric with a little bit of like, I don't know, thread running through it. But again, this is super chic, and this can be dressed up and dressed down. It's the classic black Chanel style jacket. So again, this I would wear with a little t-shirt and a pair of jeans, high-waisted jeans, and maybe a little scarf or even a string of pearls, and you're ready to go. And I would wear trainers with this as well. Or alternatively, you can wear this again over a shift dress if you want something more formal for work. Really love this jacket. You can add a little brooch if you want to get a little bit blingy, but it's really lovely, and the fit is beautiful, and again it gives you that movement and room to move. As you know, slow fashion is all about vintage fashion, and I often go to a lot of vintage sales here in London, and I find sometimes I come across pieces which are absolutely just blow me away, and I feel I have to have, and I feel I have a personal connection with, because one, they have a history, two, they show you how fashion used to be but is still relevant today. And what I love about blazers is that you'll never have a blazer that's out of fashion. They are such timeless pieces, which is why I love them so much. So let me take you through some vintage pieces which I've bought over the years. One which I absolutely adore is this Yves Saint Laurent vintage blazer, which I think is from the 1980s, but it's single-breasted, quite boxy on the shoulders, but I actually quite like that. It's actually quite fun and just gives you that little bit more, I don't know, oomph, I suppose. This is what's amazing. The fabric is this houndstooth check, and it's made from, I think, from what feels like silk and wool combination of fabric, but it's very light. And this has got patch pockets, so again there's a little bit of inspiration there for me for future jackets. But what I love about this is that it's light, it's suitable for summer, for winter, all year rounder. And again, I would dress this up with what I'm wearing now, so a pair of probably a blouse with a pair of trousers, and you're already set to go. And you're set to go. I love this. Or I would wear it with a little t-shirt, but either way, this is a fantastic blazer which will take you through all year round. I think it's fabulous. Another blazer which I bought ages ago, and I think this may have been an online sale, it's been worn to death again because the tag is coming on, it's from Marni, and here it says Summer Edition 2013. So this is going back, what, 7 years in fact. So this is a summer blazer which hasn't got any lining, but it's made from this kind of like, I don't know, like a raincoat type of fabric with a gorgeous print, actually, double-breasted. But again, this is such a fun blazer to wear. You can either wear it on its own with nothing underneath, with a pair of trousers or a pair of jeans and a pair of trainers. I tend to roll up the sleeves as well, which kind of makes it fun as well. But this is a lovely little jacket to wear, and again, it's timeless. And again, I get asked so many questions, where did I get this from? But it goes to show, with a little bit of imagination, good choice of fabric, you can get a real timeless piece in your wardrobe. And then finally, another piece or another vintage find that I have in my wardrobe, which I really love, is this piece, which I think might be from the 80s again, or maybe the late 70s. but this is kind of like a lame type of jacket, which is very simple. It's by Caroline Charles, which I don't think is in business anymore. But I love it because I tend to wear this either going out in the evening with maybe a leather pair of trousers, maybe a black polo neck if it's in the winter. So you've got that suit, so the jacket speaks for itself. Or again, you can wear this with a black t-shirt and a pair of jeans, or wear it over a dress, a shift dress, if you want to wear something more dressy for work. For instance, if you're entertaining clients or you're visiting clients and you want to dress up a bit in the evening for dinner. But I love this. The fabric is fabulous, and it's very simple. I don't think it's got some shoulder pads, but again, very versatile pattern, which I absolutely adore. So, as you can see, blazers come in so many different forms and shapes and colours. But what I will always say is that you can never have too many blazers in your wardrobe. As you can see, I've got quite a few, and that's just a small selection. But these are blazers which I know I will continue to wear over and over again. Some of these are quite expensive, but I felt that this was an investment that I was making in my wardrobe. And as I said, they are relevant today. I still get a lot of wear out of them. So for me, it's all about really being selective, thinking about how you're buying, why you're buying it, what is already in your wardrobe, what can you style it with. And a blazer, that's the thing about blazers, they're so easy to style. There's not a lot of thought process involved in them, which is what, again, just adds to the versatility. And if you look over the years of all the wonderful women who have been fashion icons, whether it's Jane Birkin or Phoebe Cleo who used to the head designer at Chloe. These are all women who have always sported blazers of some shape or form. Bianca Jagger is another example. These are all icons, and again, blazers, I think, are the garment to have for everyone. So as you can see, blazers is the go-to item for me.